We're killing our forests, and the only solution is nuclear. There's just no other way around it. It's absolutely quite sad. It's horrible, and you must be a big environmentalist. Yeah, I am an environmentalist, not like the freaking idiot greenie watermelons. I am an environmentalist. I love America. I love what God has provided to us. Look at this. I mean, just, dude, we're killing it. All right, let me tell you how we're killing it. All right, so back in the day, man, that guy's gotten big. Wow, all right, good for him. He was a little bit heavy. Now he's got some muscle. I'm trying to be like that. I want some muscle, but I'm just getting my muscle on my belly. So back in the day, we had paper, to basically write books, to put newspapers and whatnot. And these paper mills were, because I'm reading this book, You Had a Job for Life, about the paper mill in Groveton, New Hampshire. And just all the stuff that went into the techniques and how much trees they had to take down, the whole thing. But that was before mass production in terms of what we could do relative to technology today. All right, and so, I mean, they still had old men going out there and chopping stuff down with axes and stuff. It's crazy. So you can only do so much, all right, because we had limited ways to basically produce those trees. Now it's completely different. And now you're thinking, well, they don't need trees as much because of newspapers and stuff. No. The freaking boxes from Amazon. How much boxes of cardboard from Amazon dwarfs the amount of newspapers. Dwarfs it. It's crazy. On top of that, these idiots in Europe think, oh, we're going to burn wood chips for green energy. And they're doing it from virgin forests from the south. And what are we doing with virgin forest? We're cutting it up, clear cutting. You know what we're planting? Fast-growing, genetically modified trees, pine trees, that grow in 20 to 30 years, I think is what I was reading. And guess what's underneath it? There's no ground cover at all. Nothing. There's nothing underneath, under bush, nothing. It's all sprayed, all genetically modified, all manufactured genetics. Dude, it's horrible. No undergrowth, no underbush, no freaking, obviously there's some, but it's all pine needles. It's not maples, it's not hardwoods, it's not oaks. Is oak a hardwood? I think it is. I can't remember. But anyways, it's nothing like that. It's just horrible. Yeah, there's got more trees, and there are more trees, don't get me wrong, but they're not natural. And as such, we're freaking destroying our own. Then we're going to destroy all this crap for data centers, these untouched rural areas, to put these horrible data centers in. And they got to be run by electricity, which is generated from what? Well, it's generated from natural gas. It's generated from oil. It's generated from solar farms. And what do solar farms do? Yeah, they go out there in rural areas and destroy more forestry. Generated by windmills. Windmills come on. Windmills are stupid. It's not even worth debating windmills. They're horrible. They're evil. And we should not even go down that road. So there's only one solution, which is nuclear. Because if you're worried about CO2, which I am unequivocally not, because CO2 is a nutrient, it's just a fact. I'm not worried about CO2 in the least. But if you are worried about it, nuclear is the only option. Solar panels and wind are not anti-CO2. You know why? Because they got to be built, positioned someplace to destroy the environment without, never mind just the building of these things. The whole thing's just so dumb. Natural gas, we got dig, all right? We got frack. Oil, we got dig and frack. Coal, I mean, if you're anti-CO2, you definitely don't want coal, that's for damn sure. Again, I'm not anti-CO2, but it's still got to be mined. And all this stuff, we do strip mining and stuff like that. All these destroy our forest and our freaking farmland. And they create this monoculture in terms of a freaking genetically modified monstrosity in a forest as opposed to natural growth, ancient growth, virgin growth. It's just so we can get a freaking cheap Amazon thing. So a couple things, we've got to stop using Amazon so much. I tell you, don't just get next day delivery unless you're having a heart attack. Try to bundle it up so you can get stuff delivered in one box. It kills me, man. Dude, listen to Fly Eagle Fly by Marshall Tucker Band after this video. Dude, it's just bad. And you can't have forests that are just these genetically modified freaking fast growth pine trees. You can't. And it's just, we're getting the encroachment of data centers, the encroachment of our demand on energy. And I'm just talking specific electricity in terms of how we're going to run, power our appliances and whatnot. It's through the roof, and as such, it's got to be powered by something. It's not going to be powered by solar. Solar's not anti-CO2, by the way. Solar's not green. It's just not. Wind is, like I said, is a joke. So it's only going to be powered by it's only going to be powered by fossil fuels or nuclear. That's it. And nuclear is the only way to go. It's the only way to save our forest. It's the only way, if you're worried about CO2, to save, not put more CO2 in the atmosphere, which again is stupid, but it's the only way. Nothing else is going to save us. And then what you can do specifically is not order so much crap from Amazon, man. Amazon is just killing. Dude, never mind the plane that spews all that freaking pollution in the air. Again, if you're green, you can't be flying a plane. You certainly can't order Amazon. Never mind the crap that comes from China that's got to be moved by a diesel engine overseas. We've got to stop all our freaking just consumption in terms of, reckless consumption, because it's literally destroying the forest. There's no two ways around that, because the cardboard boxes, the plastics, just the whole thing is it's crazy. Because not the plastics, we're going to move from plastics, we're going to use more fiber, which is wood. Anyway, nuclear is the only hope. It's the only hope. And it's coming. It's inevitable. It's just how much forestry, how much data centers are going to destroy what we have left before it comes. And I'm not one of these guys sit there, oh my goodness, we're going to be one freaking urban area. It's not, because if you fly, you see tons of empty spaces out there, but what you're seeing is not tons of forest. And forest, man, the thriving, just forest is, we need our forest, man. All right, God bless. We'll see you.